what's that show that Wayne meant
Wanda.
to make a deal.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, they'll give you $500 if you got a sunglass cleaner in your bag.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
something on your face.
Thank you. Welcome.
Or Wanda.
From who? From where?
Living Color.
Oh Lord.
No, I got you. I got what you need right here. All ready to go. I got you, and I ready to go.
When I first saw that,
Remember, he bought Luther. I think
I
it was.
lost it. I couldn't even watch him. I lost it.
Okay, wait. We got to introduce ourselves. I am Valcine Brown.
Charlie Strizzle. You already know what's up, y'all. Welcome back.
Welcome
Cheers.
back.
Happy
Happy
New Year.
New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Ta-da.
That's right. Get it done.
Mm.
Don't let the smooth taste fool you.
So how's your New Year going so far?
No complaints. It's all good. I've been summoned by the food gods, so we got some diet stuff we got to work on.
What?
But
I'm talking about that today.
oh, that's good. That's very good. That's very good. But at the same time, we're not staying away from the fried chicken, so don't get it twisted.
No, that is not.
You know what I mean?
I'm black.
Come on now.
I still have my black card
Mac
intact.
and cheese,
Yes,
fried
yes.
chicken.
No, we ain't sleeping on the good food. We
That's
ain't
right.
sleeping on it at all.
That's good. How's your New Year's going so far?
It is going so good. I have absolutely nothing to complain about. 2018 was great. It was fantastic for me. And I just know that 2019 is going to be even better.
Go make it happen.
Oh, make it happen.
Get that mic down on your face so we can
Okay.
see you, girl.
Come on, see
There
me.
you go. That's right. Good stuff, y'all. Well, we got a few things to share with y'all. We're going to go over a few things. Have you seen that Ray J video
Which one?
where they're on, I guess, TMZ? I know you're not supposed to say these names, so maybe we'll blur that out.
Who calling? Go away.
So it was him and his wife doing the video, and I can't think of the lady's name that does. She works on TMZ. Anyway, they were interviewing him, and his wife put him on blast. You didn't hear that one?
No. Oh.
But anyway.
What she put him on blast about? Just tell me.
Well, she put him on blast about not being able to get it up.
Oh,
On
that's
national
cold.
TV.
That's cold.
She was like, yeah, well,
that's cold.
She's like, well, the lady was like, well, how you guys doing? You guys, after New Year, have your baby and stuff like that. You guys, you gonna have another one? She was like, well, you gotta have sex to have another one.
No. Oh.
On national TV, Ray J, Mr. Gangster, man, you should have seen his face. She got him. She got him with his mouth open. I was like, that's cold.
Oh, well.
But he was like, he had to defend himself. He was like, yeah, well, whatever, ain't nothing wrong down there. It ain't limp, whatever. She was like, it's limp. I'm like, God, she doubled down on him. She doubled down on him, like
I
Ray
wonder
J.
why she did that.
She clown. You know why she did it. You know why she did it. She did it because she did it. That's why she did it. Don't get put like that.
There's certain things in a marriage that you cannot come back from doing.
Okay.
You should never, I'm sorry, you should never intentionally embarrass your spouse. I'm sorry. That's just, you all kind of wrong for that.
That's Blee's ass.
That's wrong.
Have you ever been in a situation in a relationship, married or not, where somebody just straight up just went to the top of the mountain and just kind of shouted you out? Like confused. Like,
no.
Did they just say that for real?
No, I've had some dirty things done to me, but at least they were in private.
Yeah.
They weren't on blast.
Of course,
That's all kind of wrong.
Yeah, so
you wrong for that, boo.
Yeah,
you wrong.
She got him on that one. So Ray J, hope you bounce back, partner. You got to do what you got to do. But
I was about
make
to
it
make
happen.
a joke, but I think you've been
Right?
hurt enough, so
There's
I'm not gonna make a joke.
Hey, black man's pride right there. You can't. That's all.
Any man's pride. Any man's pride.
Okay, all right, it is what
I'd
it is.
have to say that.
It is what it is.
Not be able to perform and satisfy your woman. Ooh.
That's got to be huge. A huge deficit. So yeah, that's all good.
So topics
Yep.
for today.
What other
Well,
topics?
my topics, I want to talk about some events coming up.
Okay.
We're talking about health. We're talking about losing weight and exercising. And we are going to continue talking about savings, but it's not as painful as last week's episode.
Oh, last week's episode was painful.
Well, we did say we ripped that band-aid, that credit
It
band-aid
was
off.
painful. All right,
Yes.
so I've got. You got yours?
That's my 3 topics, yeah.
I've got cooking recipes. I want to share cooking recipes. Yep. Don't have any guest interviews this week. We'll try next weekend. I may have a DIY for you. Do it yourself. I got a little project I want to share with
All
everybody.
right.
So my first one was what did I say? Yep, recipe. Second one is going to be well, we already talked about Ray J. Put it on blast.
Oh,
So that was my
mm,
second one.
mm.
But I did want to share um a game. There's a game, and we'll have to talk about it real
Mm.
quickly. Spend about a few seconds on a
Okay.
game called Choose One Game. It's very
Oh,
simple.
okay.
I think you'll like it.
Okay.
If it picks up, then we'll have to get everybody else involved to see how far
Okay.
they go with it. But
All
that's pretty
right.
much it for me today.
All right. And are we going to do our 10 and 10? Because I came with five, the
Which ones?
topics.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
we'll get to
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
later.
You threw
All
me
right.
off on that one, but yeah,
So,
yeah.
okay. So, want to do events first?
Go ahead.
All right. So, three events coming up. The annual Palm Springs International Film Festival is going on right now, January 3rd to January 14th. You can buy 6 tickets for $69 or buy the tickets individually at $13 each.
6 tickets to what? To the festival?
To see actual films. You buy the tickets to see a particular film that's being showed at the film festival.
Okay.
So if you want more information, you can go on to the website, just search it, Palm Springs International Film Festival, and you can buy the tickets for whichever film you want to see, or you can select six, and you do choose the films you want to see.
Okay.
But if you want to see all six, it's $69. A little savings
Okay.
there. We like saving money,
But
right?
they have all different places because I've been out throughout Palm Springs for
Yes.
several years. You
Even
can go,
all the way over into Palm Desert.
you can go into people's homes who have it set up,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
they have to be registered as
Right,
as
they
an
don't-
outlet. You just don't go in nobody's house in Palm Springs. You may have a different experience. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've stumbled upon a couple parties where I had to make sure
It's like,
I just went straight,
I'm gonna
right
get
out the
my
door.
coat
Not
and
my,
go.
not my thing. Because they're also inviting, but like I said, some people just have unique things going on that you may not be a part of.
Yeah,
So
that's nice.
yeah,
Unique.
different
That's a
places.
nice way
You
to
like
say
that?
that.
You like that? That was good. Ding, bing. So that being said, I know what you're saying. There are a lot of different. There are hundreds of videos.
Hundreds of films.
Because we had a film
that
in
are
it,
being
and maybe I'll
shown.
share that. Maybe I'll share that next episode.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually participated.
Really?
You remember that cafe called Ignition back in the day? Palm Springs had a
Wait,
cafe
it
called The
does
Ignition.
sound. Yes,
Coffee
I
shop.
do remember that. I do
Right.
remember
Yeah.
that. Yes.
So bringing that back, those are the Rays. They have a restaurant in town now, and I think it's called how do you say beautiful in Spanish? Bonitas.
Bonita.
Yeah, that's in Palm Springs. So I'll always shout out to them. Bonitas, very good Mexican food. It's on Palm Canyon. If we're gonna shout out anybody, that's kind of stumbled into that. But going back into
Nice.
what you were saying, those
Yes.
are where you can show your films and stuff like that. There's tons
Right.
of things you can do out there. So if you see any good films, do me a favor, please. I'm a film buff. I love B-rated. I love those type of independent films. Thank you.
Love those.
And
That's-
they never get enough exposure.
Yes,
something
which
we-
is why this international film festival is so good for people who are writing, producing their own
Well,
scripts.
anybody in the industry.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Kitty Cavey is another lady, if I could throw names out there, and I think she moved overseas. She was out in the Palm Springs Film Festival, and she had a film about stereotypes. I'll have to get the name of it.
Wow.
And it's a very funny comedy on stereotypes, and she does it, and she gets
We're going to
right
look that up
in-
and put that in the bottom.
She gets right in there, and she attaches the stereotype to it, and does it with taste and with humor, and she
Right.
nailed it. And it's a
And what a great way for people to confront their unconscious biases.
sure, especially with today's climate and what's going on. It's nice to be able
We
to
can't be ostriches
address
and
right.
stick our heads in the sand.
It's nice to be able to address those topics and have your own spiel on it, but yet still, be genuine about it and not have to be so, I don't know, violent, critical,
Right,
negative,
right,
demanding. You can still
right.
be funny about
You can
some
be
stuff.
honest and earnest, but not offer negative criticism.
because you can't say anything
Right.
about anybody anymore.
Right.
And like I said,
Right.
the way
Everybody offended.
yeah, it's like he sneezed, like, oh man, you said the S word.
I'm gonna need you to get out your feelings. That's what I'm gonna need. Step back, get out your feelings.
So
Take a
I
moment.
like a little bit of racism in my soup. You know what I'm saying? Because when
A
I
little
grew up-
racism.
well, yeah.
Ooh, okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Don't put no racism in
Give
my
me, some-
soup.
give me. Hey, look. The way we grew up, I grew up in Riverside. Shout out to the East Side. I grew up in Riverside, and honestly, we really didn't even know about racism until I started leaving, going to the Air Force, because it didn't exist on the level that it exists that I see today. Right?
Hmm. That's
We had the
interesting.
brothers in there. We had Mexicans in there. We had Asians in there. We had Irish. We had and
Mhm.
everybody was just homies.
Right.
You couldn't mess with none of us.
Right.
Because if you mess with
Right.
some of us,
You was yeah.
he's coming to
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it didn't matter. So we didn't have
Right.
any of that, and you know what I'm
Uh,
saying. So
yeah.
we
No,
we,
I can
we had a
understand
whole
that.
mix of it, and that's the way a lot of my homies grew up. And so when you see all this today about everybody wanting to take sides and all that, that's cool. Do you? I'm gonna stay mixed up though. You know, it feels
Yeah.
better. You get more of life when you have a little bit of culture, and plus everybody's
Yeah.
mixed
Oh, but you
anyway.
said racism.
Well, I mean, we call. I'm
I,
not gonna sit here and say
racism is different. Now, I like to have a whole lot of culture, but I
no,
don't
we
want a whole
called
lot
each
of
other. Hey,
racism.
we called each other niggas, chinks, Mexicans.
No.
We
I don't
called
like.
it. We did
Okay,
all that.
I don't like when my
Come on now.
sons. I don't like
You
when my
can't.
son and my daughter say the
But
N
you
word.
but you
I
can't
don't
be.
like it.
But okay, that's fine because you have a different relationship than they would with their peers.
No, no, I don't like them saying it to their peers.
Okay, well you can't.
Like my son will be,
You
or
can't
my
control
daughter.
all that. That's
You're right.
like
I can't control it, but I'm
all
still
that.
their mama.
That's true. You can have the wishes
Right.
and the direction for
Right,
them forever.
right.
But at
Like
the
if
same
you know
time,
I'm gonna look at your Snapchat story, don't put the N word in the Snapchat.
okay,
story.
and that's
all I'm
fine.
saying.
And in today's culture and
Right.
climate, it's way different because when we
Yeah.
were growing up in the '80s, God bless the '80s, and I miss the '80s.
But wait a minute. What? Okay, wait.
I'm just saying you can't do the Snapchat and all that. It was just like, hey, yo,
I
hey,
know.
nigga, hey, nigga,
But-
nigga.
but
That's how we did it.
I also grew up in a time where if you were not black
Mhm.
and you said the N word,
Mhm.
you got your teeth knocked out your
That's
mouth.
different. I'm not saying no passes. We're not talking about passes. You talking about
Oh.
the rules in it.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about a little bit of the racism. I mean, okay,
Oh.
maybe I should. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm
Okay.
titling it wrong because
Okay.
when the homies would say that to me,
Uh-huh.
other people can construe it as being, oh, it's racist, but it's really
Mhm.
not because it's a term of endearment.
Oh,
So I should
okay.
say
All right.
different elements of racism.
All right.
And I guess the reason why I said it was racism is because today, these things, with the Harvey Weinsteins and the Bill Cosbys and everybody's in there,
Mm.
you can't do nothing no more. You know what I'm saying?
Can't
I
do
mean,
nothing.
think about it. If we
Nothing, nada,
if
zip,
we had to
zilch, nuka.
unroll our scroll of what we did from, like, let's say high school till now, and compare
I
it
did
against,
a whole lot of things that I'd be.
man, it would be done.
Oh,
Everybody be in jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another
You're right.
conversation because we in jail anyway. But
You're
anyway.
right. Oh no, I'm not in jail.
So yes, I guess we were on the topic of films and all that. Got all into
Yeah,
something
where did we
gravy,
go?
but that's what it is. That was the
Where did we
racism
go?
thing. The racism
Oh, okay.
always implodes, explodes, exploits, and all kind of crazy stuff. So we just went there with it. But now we back.
All right.
Jimmer City, y'all.
Never know what you're gonna get.
Never know what you're
All
gonna
right. A couple more events. They are having the third annual Live Well Festival that's happening at the Palm Desert Civic Center. It's happening this Saturday, the 5th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. They will have activities for the whole family. They have a spin class, a morning yoga, a kids zone, over 100 interactive wellness exhibits, and it's $0. So you can take your family to that. Also, last event, they're having the first annual Coachella Valley Holistic Expo and Conference. That is happening Saturday, February 2nd, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's happening at the Tri-Palm Estate and Country Club in the main ballroom. It's free to the general public, and those who are wishing to maybe have an exhibit booth there, there's a fee for that if you want to have a booth, but if you just want to attend, it's free.
We like free.
I know, I do. Well, those are my events.
Okay. So I guess I'll get into one right now that just came to mind that I was supposed to write down, but I didn't get to it. But it's basically sports really quickly, and it's just the NFL. Just
Ooh, let's go there.
Just because it's Super Bowl.
I know it's crazy, right?
Just-
Was it Super Bowl 53?
I don't know which number it is yet, and
Because
again,
I see the
I'm not
Roman
gonna-
numerals. I don't know what the L is.
I'm not gonna pretend to be a sports buff like that, but you
I'ma
do
look
have
it
to
up.
kind of hit it off. And I guess on a simplified version of it, I think February. It's the first Sunday in February. I think the 3rd or the 4th. Yeah. So anyway,
Okay.
and it's going to be the Super Bowl. And are you going to watch?
Ooh.
That's kind of a loaded question,
I
considering
don't
what's
know.
going on,
I don't know.
right?
I didn't watch
and,
last
and,
year.
And, like I
I
said,
didn't
I'm a partner
watch
like
last
that,
year. I don't know.
But the Kaepernick situation is going on.
I don't know.
right?
That's the honest truth. I
Right.
don't know.
And
If I'm
Nike is supposed to be, I guess sort of the corporate flagship for doing what's positive for the Colin Kaepernick
Yes,
family.
I love that. Did you see that they made him what?
A commercial,
No, not just he was on the commercial, but they
spokesman,
voted him top.
man of the year.
Yes, there you go. I was like, what is
Also,
it?
also,
Yes.
I did see that. I saw the commercial. I'm watching it lightly, not really heavily into it. I do support Cap and what he stands for.
Mhm.
Obviously, for any other reasons besides he's just a good quality person.
Mhm.
There's been 10,000 million people who have came before him who haven't done it, and me being included. That's a huge pill to swallow, but he's doing it, so I support him. Also, the former rapper, you remember Dave Banner, the rapper David
Yes.
Banner? Okay, yeah, he had an outtake on it that I've actually seen, and I wanted to share. And his thing was that Nike kind of did a kind of a glossy, let's push him into the limelight, but yet still let's not support what he stands for. So Nike kind of gave him a commercial,
Oh.
but Nike didn't say we stand for this. So it was kind of like
Huh.
a big move for Nike to kind of get behind the wind of what he was going for, because then after that commercial came out, all of the followers went out and bought all Nike products. So Nike kind of went on that. It was like, ugh. And that kind of made sense to me. And I'm
I
always
don't know.
standoffish.
Well, I
anyway.
don't know because the commercial itself talked about doing the right thing even when it's tough. So I did take that as a verbal and conscious support
Endorsement.
Okay. of his cause.
Okay.
I did.
And I haven't, again, I'm
Yeah.
not the lawyer in it. I'm not analyzing
Yeah.
it because I haven't really seen enough of it. Again, just glossing over the top. But from what I've seen, bird's eye view, it looked like Nike kind of did typically what a lot of companies would do: stay away from that kind of controversy and maybe grab the benefit out of it so they can profit.
Well, I wouldn't. No. I think that Nike expected there to be some pushback because just as people were pushing back against Kaepernick, and then they took it into the whole thing. It's about supporting the troops and all this other stuff. Nike knew that some people were going to protest and some people were going to stop buying Nike. Did you? I'm sure you saw about the people who were cutting up their shoes, cutting up their socks.
Not even going there.
Yes.
Not even
So
going there.
I think that
Stupid.
Nike,
Send them shits to me. Size 13.
I- which I have a comment on that, but I'm gonna go next. I think that Nike
sure
took
they
that
clean.
into account. We're gonna piss people off, but this is the right thing to do.
Mm.
And by the way, all the people who cut up and burnt your stuff, they already got your money. So
What kind of protest
that was dumb.
What about the
And wait, and there's this comedian, Kevin on stage. He did this little bit where he was talking about the stuff you buying is the stuff that they have at Ross and Marshalls and all this stuff. Ain't no buying them. Ain't nobody care.
It didn't even say Nike. It said Nikki. Had 2 K's in it.
Nobody care.
Right. One dude burned up his shoes and they were actually New Balance. He was like, fuck Nike. And they were New Balance. I'm like, dude, hold on.
Look,
You
all
guys
ends are not created equal.
Man, everybody don't need a camera and the internet. Out there clowning themselves. Now
Making yourself look like a straight fool.
on the same note, now that the halftime show is supposed to be opened up by Maroon 5.
Oh, I like Maroon 5.
And then there were a lot of
This
groups
love
out of
has taken its toll
Atlanta
on
that
me.
didn't want to do it in protest and support of
Understood.
Cap. And then I don't know who took it. Again, I got to you get on my name, so you guys got to correct me on who took the job. But basically, there's a rap artist locally out of Atlanta that took the job. I don't know who it is. I should know, but I don't. And they were like, maybe he shouldn't have taken it because now all the people that said they wouldn't, he kind of stepped on them.
It's kind of like, kind of like being a scab and crossing the
Bingo.
picket line.
But his argument was that, or not his argument, it's been rumored that he's supposed to use that platform to ask his wife to marry him. And yeah, he's got a wife that.
Okay, that's a whole different story. I'm not going to say what I'm about to say, but go on.
But what if he did that though? Somebody brought up a good point. If he asked his wife to marry him during that time, would he take a knee? Right.
Is that a joke?
No. Would that not hit? Yeah, you get 2 for 1. You get to do
I like
show,
the irony.
You get paid,
I like
and
the
you get
irony.
that's a win-win for him. As long as his publicist, whoever his publicist is, Smart move. Hey,
You can't take a knee.
it's like 50 said, hey, if they hate, let them hate. Watch the money pile up. I'm telling you, let them
Wow,
hate. Watch
that's
that money
funny.
pile up.
That's funny.
For real, for real.
That's funny.
All right, what you got?
Okay, so we're going to talk about health, losing weight, and exercising. So, first off, my disclaimer, I am not a physician. I teach English and AVID. So, before beginning any diet or exercise plan, please talk to your physician.
Don't send us no emails.
No, don't want none. Not about this. This is just me sharing my own personal experience with getting in shape and losing weight. Now, when I talk to my friends who ask me, how did you lose weight or how did you do this? I think that the connotation, the whole idea of diet needs to be revisited. Diets, in my mind, are temporary. They're, instead of making lifestyle changes that are permanent, which is the same that I talked about with savings. We're making lifestyle changes, right? Things that you can live with. These fad diets, they're trendy, but they're not long term. Like the whole Atkins diet. There's no way on God's green earth I'm going up without carbs. You can cut that right there. So, in other words, you want to modify your eating habits. The basic principle is that you need to take in fewer calories than what you burn. And on average, you really only need to cut out about 500 calories a day in order to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. That's totally doable. I actually use this free app called MyFitnessPal, where you plug in what you eat, and if you have a Fitbit or Apple Watch or something that keeps track of your movement, you can pair that with the app so it knows what activities you're doing, and it will either increase the calories you can have or decrease the calories based upon you plugging in, this is what I weigh, this is what I want to weigh, and I'm committing to 1 pound a week, or I'm committing to 2 pounds a week. And it'll tell you, okay, with this goal in mind, this is how many calories you can eat each day. And based upon your activity, it'll say you can have more to eat, or you can't have that extra stuff. And if you are serious about it, you will see you don't think you're eating bad or eating too much, but when you see based upon your activity that your caloric intake is too high, you just make those kind of changes. For me, it was small things. Okay, I'm gonna go to In-N-Out. I'm not gonna get the double, I'm just gonna get the single with cheese, and I don't think I'll eat french fries. I think I'll snag a few of my daughter's french fries, just enough. Cutting out those french fries was like cutting out 240 calories right there. And saying, okay, I'm not gonna get a Coke, I'm gonna get an iced tea and just put a little bit of sugar. That was another 200 calories. So literally, that's one meal change, and then eat the rest of the day how you normally would eat. Right. So that's my suggestion for you for losing weight. Now, exercise. Again, disclaimer, I'm not a physician. Talk to your doctor before you begin any diet or exercise program. Walking, jogging, running, it's all free. Put on some shoes, grab your dog. If you don't have a dog, grab your spouse, grab your kid. Go for a walk around the neighborhood. It's absolutely free. But if you're like, you know what, I need a little more, got a little coin, you think you want to join the gym, if you live up here in the high desert area, 5-Star Gym and Fitness is having a special that they're running right now till January 11th. It's $0 for the enrollment fee, and your first month also is free. You are committing to 1 year of membership, and that 1 year membership will cost you $39 a month. If you're a senior, it's $25 a month. If you're a student, it's $29. And all you need to sign up is an ID and a debit or a credit card. So you're like, hey, I don't have any money. Go outside and go for a walk. 2 or 3 times a week will completely change your life. But if you're like, hey, I think I'm going to go to the gym, great deal. Get in on that by January 11th.
Good stuff. That's what I'm talking about.
I have been working out. I've lost 14 pounds. 14 pounds. I have 5 more to go, but hey, it's Christmas time. I'm not tripping right now.
Right. Getting ready for that.
I was eating that eggnog.
That Coachella.
A lot of that eggnog.
Oh yeah. Eggnog. Yeah. That's why I didn't get it a lot this year, because when I drank it, I felt my heart going like this. I'm like, oh my God, I can feel it. Literally, doom. There's like molasses in my blood. But I love that stuff. So whoever invented eggnog,
bless your soul.
I hope you're turning over in your grave knowing that you're trying to get me to mine, boy. I can't get rid of it.
Oh, that's me.
No, for real. That and White Castles. And I know that's kind of an odd mix, but yeah, White Castles. So, again, thank you for sharing that. It's very good that we need to know these things, and I'll try to practice as much as I can. Yes. I am also not a physician, and I have my diet
Okay.
The plan is ready.
What
And it
you
starts
doing?
with a fried chicken.
All right.
What?
It's a healthy
Yeah, take mine one day, take hers 4 or 5 days, and you good. I want to know who makes the best fried chicken and why. Why is your fried chicken better than mine? I'm a
Are we
stickler.
talking about restaurants or fast food or just homemade?
About anybody want to get in the
Oh,
pot with me?
ooh.
Mess with my chicken, boy.
I
I'm
had some
telling you, I don't
Popeyes
care who you
today.
are.
I had
The
some
Colonel can't
Popeyes
even get
today.
none.
Okay,
Man,
that's.
hey,
I'm sorry.
hey,
That Colonel is no
he'd be a
competition.
private messing with me. I'm like, man, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. You better
Bust
back
him
up.
down to private.
Pioneer Chicken was the best, one of the best of our time. But my top 3: Pioneer Chicken, Goldenberg Chicken was probably the
Oh my God, Golden
best.
Burger's so good.
And then the other one is Donahoe's.
What
Now
about
this,
Popeyes? You didn't put that on the list.
I'm not gonna hate on Popeyes for real, for real.
Popeyes
Seriously,
is good.
Popeyes will get smashed by the 3 I just mentioned because those chickens were so good. Those chicken companies were so good. I don't know why they're not in business. No, I do know why. Because too many people was dying off that stuff, eating that fried chicken, boy, like you wouldn't believe. Now there's a church.
It's crap.
There's a Church's Chicken, I believe.
Churches is all right.
Yeah, but there's certain churches are better than others.
That's what he said.
Ooh. I was down in El Centro,
Uh-huh.
and I pulled up to the churches. I'm like, what
Oh.
they know about some churches out here,
Did
man?
they impress you?
It was the second best Church's Chicken I've ever been into in my life, and I've been to a few churches. Now,
I've been to a few churches too.
right, amen. Now the best. Well, you know what? I want to say that was probably, I guess, the delivery, the packaging, the crispness, and all of it was all there. Some of them just get dirty with it, and it's just like they just cook it fast. You break it open, you can see it's not fried on the inside. Whatever. I'm a chickenologist.
Trying
so
to give
I
me
know.
salmonella,
Right.
middle name Ma.
Bingo, exactly. So for real, there's this one Church's Chicken place, and it's somewhere. I want to say it's in Compton. Church's Chicken. It's a famous one. It's right there on the corner. I'll find out where that is. And they had like the best, and you had to wait, and they had the glass. Boom! It was like you walked into a bank. They had the glass. It was like, what you want? I was like, oh, okay. Boom, 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 boom. And
Trying to
we
protect that recipe.
sat there in the parking lot and ate it. Couldn't even leave because you can't eat inside because there's no place to eat inside. So I'll find out where that one is. Maybe it's close. It's close to South Central Compton. It's out in that area somewhere. Even Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. Okay, all right. So,
Roscoe's chicken and waffle is good. Give me the Obama.
So
I want the Obama.
all I'm saying is, let me know who has the best chicken. I'm going to fry some up, and I'll let you know. We'll have a little segment on that, and we'll see who's the best and why.
I'm voting for either Louisiana or Popeyes.
Okay. Hey, it's been marked in stone right here. She said it until she tastes mine. What else you got?
I like that.
What?
I want to taste some chicken.
Okay.
Cook us some
We're
stuff.
gonna make it
Yeah,
happen. We're gonna fly that on the air for real. We're gonna have a chicken tasting contest.
Ooh.
And we're gonna find out, you gotta do the crunch, you gotta do the flavor, you gotta do the seasoning.
juiciness.
All that. Is it done on the inside? If I bite into your chicken and it's crunchy and it's all that good and the flavor's good and I see some pink on the inside, and you just lost. So
Okay.
and I'm gonna cheat because I got a deep fryer. But anyway, let's
Okay.
go with it. What you got?
So we're going to add on to our savings discussion. Some friends of mine on Facebook started doing the $5 challenge. Now, what that is every time you break a bill, $10, $200, or whatever, and you get change back, and it consists of a $5. You take that $5 home, put it in a shoebox, and you see what you have at the end of the year. Now, that doesn't work for me, but we'll get on to why. The other one is a change challenge. Every time you spend cash, you get change. You take that change home, that coins, and put it in the bank at home. And then at the end of the year, see what you have. And if you're really talking about savings, you don't want to go to one of those machines where you pour it in and they're taking 10% of your money to count your change up for you. Instead, go on to Amazon, get yourself a little change sorter, and then get the paper rolls and roll your stuff up at the end of the year.
While you walking.
Oh, I do. We be dropping change. Okay. Now I'm doing a hybrid of that. See, I usually go to the ATM and withdraw $40, but I feel like if I'm only taking out $40 and I get $5 back, I don't want to go put that. It just throws off my. I didn't really get $40 then to spend on little knickknacks or whatever. So instead, when I take that 40 out, I'm gonna transfer 10 from my checking to my savings. So every time I go to the ATM, I'm going to pay myself that extra 10 and put it aside. But I'm also going to be saving my change, and I've already started. I think I have like $3 already. It's only 3 days into the year. Hey.
More than everybody else watching.
Okay, so that's all I have for today.
Okay. I'm the same. But I did, on the way out, I did want to mention, thank you for sharing that with us, by the way. I think I'm going to actually start it, too, with what little bit of change I have. It's going to be pennies.
Yes,
we'll
that's all right. That's all right.
It's the rhythm, right? It's the rhythm.
It's teaching
and
yourself
then when you
the
get
principle.
them zeros behind it, you can change a penny to $1,
Right.
dollar into 10, 10 into 100, and then you get the, some thousands. Okay. So.
My grandmother always said, teaching yourself to save is about principle. She said, I don't care if you save but a penny or a nickel. You teach yourself to save.
I like
Grandma
that
was
philosophy.
smart.
I like that philosophy. We're glad y'all here. We don't want to keep y'all too long. Thank you for coming. But on the way out, I did want to mention the choose one game.
Okay.
And it goes something like this.
Okay.
Football or baseball.
Football.
And then you ask me one.
Okay.
And it's rapid fire.
Okay.
And then when you
rap
fall
or
off.
gospel?
Huh?
Rap or gospel?
Rap. Chicken or fries?
Ooh, chicken. Hamburger or tacos?
Tacos. McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's. Applebee's or Chili's?
Applebee's.
Do you see a theme? We're all on food.
I know, right? You can't get off of it. Anyway, y'all see how it goes. It's very fun to play.
That's cool.
When you're in the car, because you can dig deep. We went all the way back.
You can
to
turn that into a drinking game too.
We went all the way back to I don't know, back in the 70s, Tough Skins or Levi's. We went way back to play it. I don't know. Maybe y'all know what it's called. It's probably been here before. We
Guess
call
or
it
Vidal
Choose One.
Sassoon.
That's it, pretty much. All right, y'all.
Guess or coach.
We out. Thank you.
Bye. See you later.